Hello, my name is Tanja and I would like to have a fresh up of my hairstyle.
And Tanja, will you turn around so that you can see how your wonderful natural curly hair is?
Yes.
And how long is it ago that we did a haircut on you?
I think 1 or 2 months, I'm not sure.
Oh, much more, because we went out in the lockdown, so it was before that. And it looks not that long ago. Every time we meet each other, it's so nearby.
Yeah, true.
We went into the lockdown about November.
Oh, really?
And before that you were visiting my son.
That's true, yeah.
So this is more than half a year ago, but with thermic haircuts you always stay in a wonderful condition.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's why I always was in my salon.
I like it a lot, the
Yeah.
first haircut.
Yeah, I like it also. Let's start on you.
Okay.
Hello friends, we've got me a curly model. Now, I'm gonna do this haircut just to restyle it. She has a little side shape, so I'm gonna correct that. And for the rest, you will see what's happening. Now the nice thing about curly hair is that it is curly hair. And curls have all different lengths, because one curl curls harder than the other one. There's more tension in it. So I'm gonna watch first what this hair does. Take a large comb and comb out the curls. So see also what the dry ends are in this curly hair. Gonna do this cut with the TC1 care cut of Jaguar. And what I can see is that the hair is the most fragile on top. So the rest is in a better condition, but this is more protected, of course, because it's laying under the hairs. Start on this cut. First hair a bit with a leave-in product of Glint. I'm certain that I give us such a product afterwards, because it's much easier in curly hair to use. You can see what the product does. Turn a bit so. See what this product does. How it revitalizes the curly hair. See how nice the waves become? Well, I think it's still a bit dry. I put a little bit more on it. And this is, I think, one of the most wonderful products of Glint. Really love it. Kun je zien wat het doet?
Yeah.
Zie die krullen, wat ze lekker wavy worden?
Yeah.
Now, we don't go for short hair. So I part the hair over the center line, go to the under hair, pin up the hairs, and I don't use force on this hair. So normally you can pull the hair straight down, that I don't do, because I want every curl in its own rights, in its own tension. I am not scissor happy. So don't force anything, just go in gently, let the waves do the work. And in the underline I take off about 1.5 centimeter. Give it a slight rounding and lay the curls in the fall. So when I take them up, I put my fingers in and I watch where they jump up, and there I close my fingers. And I don't pull on it, just lose tension on the fingers. Go back over the same line. Lekker rustig, ja.
Hey.
Daarom slaap ik hier ook zo graag tussen de middag.
Yeah, snap it.
Take about 2 centimeters more. Onto my second line. I see where the hairs lay. So I go in, watch again what they do. put my fingers in the line where they jump, and no tension also on these lines. And I can hear that the hair is strong because I can hear the scissor cutting. When the hair would be soft and weak, you could not hear the scissor. In this video I show you also two new blow dryers. One will be on the end, and of course with the styling. Watch with my fingers also at the skull lines. So her skull bone is laying this way, so my fingers are also in the same line. So always use the natural lines to work in. Watch the jumpy effect of the hairs. And now, so take the top of the ears as a guide and go to the center. Working in between. There's enough of the product that conditions the hair on it. Don't have to be greasy, but curly hair never becomes greasy. You can use that much condition. Take the hairs into the line of the skull line, take them up, watch where my guideline is. And by using the back of her head as a guideline, I also know that the chin line is in the same line. Start on the half. Go to the sides. Don't force anything, just let the curls get laying into your fingers. And the more blunt the line is of curly hair, the more wonderful the curls are. That makes them stronger and they hold together. And that's what gives them the power to curl. When I would thin this out, I could easily lay it flat. But I don't want that. So go to the other half, start in the center again, watch where my guideline is. Take about time about a centimeter to 1.5 centimeter. Deze doet dus wel pijn in mijn arm. Want dat nou echt omhoog wordt.
Ja, dat is echt wel.
Maar ja, alles voor het kapperswerk. Again, watch the jumpy effect of the hairs. Working in between. Come to my next line, on the center of the skull, straight down to the top of the ears. Dat is een mooi krullend haar. Gaat gewoon zijn eigen gangetje.
Dat doen ze, dat denk ik altijd toch?
Ja, zeker. Dat is ook heel leuk dat ze dat doen. In this line you can see there's a little bit less volume on the back because there's more curly effect than on the sides, so this has more tension than that. So I take off less on the center line because I need the volume. Don't pull on the hairs. And the more I come to the sides, the more higher up I go. So I kept less length, but more wavy effect on it. Het is ook wel eens leuk om te horen wat je allemaal doet met een kapsel, hè?
Ja.
Want normaal ben je er helemaal niet mee bezig. Ik ook niet, wat trouwens. Ik ben gewoon aan het kletsen met jou. Hè?
Ja, jij kan het helemaal op de automatische piloot.
Je kan dit zonder te denken. So you see on the sides, there's more coming up. this by pulling the hairs more up. And curly hair tells you a story, because curls want to be cut like curls. So you have to watch and feel. This is more a feeling factor than a technical factor. So you have to watch what the hair does. And for example, this was just like this. And now you see how nice this jumps up. So I come in the center in the same lines as on the sides. So that's what I'm trying to achieve and to get around the shape. Do the same on the other side. First start by holding my hands low, connecting the lines to each other. Don't force anything. Then go to the other side. Take the hairs higher up. So my guideline is more straight up. En leuk ook, die blonde lokjes die er nog in zitten, zijn ook leuk, hè?
Ja, die zijn nog lang gebleven.
Ja, die blijven inderdaad lang.
Ik heb ook echt een hele zomer ben ik weg geweest.
Nee.
Heel veel buiten.
Fijn.
Ja.
Is niks fijner als buiten.
Ja.
Dat vind ik dus wel leuk aan de lockdown.
Lekker veel naar
Lekker
buiten.
buiten zijn.
Ja.
Go from the top into the rounding. And you see, now I have less length, but more curly effects. Now, this is almost similar to each other, so I have the same effect all over. So I have a more perfect line in this line. That's good. Coming to the sides. This is the side where the side shave is. I can do this first. Because we were in a lockdown, she did also part of herself, so she went a bit too far to the back. So I'm gonna create a new one. Lay it also in the line of the hairs. I have to adjust it a bit because she went down behind the ear and yeah, not a big problem. But I pin this away. So I go into the rounding of the holy bone and I get a line to the ear. So that's a nicer shape. This I do with a clipper. Take a nice large comb, set it into the line. Leaning against the hair fall. So the guider is my comb because I can push on the hairs and I can pull on the hairs with the comb. And although it is a side shave, I hold it nice and soft in lines. So not a Barber side shave. Put my blade to the back, clean the contour line. Still on the part where the clipper is to the back, go to the sharpest, go back to the large clipper position and to the sharpest. Watch how wonderful, nice ears she has. Woo! I really love ears. I mostly find them very cute. So now I repaired the side shave. Now loosen the curlies again. Klinkt ook leuk, hè? De curlies.
Ja.
The girl with the curlies. Oh, je bent zo mooi ook in de achtergrond. Je blendt zo mooi. Eens kijken hoe mooi de kleuren van de achtergrond met jouw huidkleuren. Zie je dat? Dat is een hele goede muur voor jou.
Die is wel een beetje hetzelfde, hè?
Ja, dat was heel mooi. Echt gaaf. So, we were on top of the ears. So now we go in the opposite lights. Watch at the chin lines, but also at the eyebrow bone. Take the hairs up, again, in the line of the eyebrow line. Watch how the hairs fall into your fingers. Don't force anything, just gently cut the hairs. And I left out a part behind the ear. So this part is my guideline. You can see the guide here. So when I take this on the guideline, I've guide there and there. I'm certain that the lines connect. Take about a centimeter more. Go to the front again. Let the hairs roll into my fingers. And connect them to the back again. Come on the last part. Don't force anything, just watch what the hair does. Also when you use your comb, believe me, you can never win of curly hair. It's stronger. So better listen to it and do what it asks you to do. So now you can slightly see the side shade, but also how wonderful the chin lines are. So you get a stronger facial lines. Going to the other side. Take out the clip. Wet hairs. Best leuk om tutorials te maken.
Ja.
Het is gewoon echt lessen.
Ja.
Again, watch at the natural lines. Part first line on the ear and take a little bit of the back with it. So I have a guideline to the front. Set the hairs aside. This side is of course a bit stronger and also a little bit more hair because we don't have a side shave on this side. So it will be nice and round. Watch what the hair does. Go in. Take it between my fingers. Hold my fingers in the line of the eyebrow line. Turn them in. But give them the effect to the back. And connect them to the back. There is my connection to the back and here is the connection to the front. Wetting again. You see how fast this hair dries out. Take about a centimeter more. Lay to the front. Start on the front. Watch through the hairs to our natural lines. Guiding my fingers on top over the nose, because the nose lines are also the same lines as the chin lines. So never forget, all those lines are connected to each other. So you can always find your lines. Sometimes I'm a bit out of position with cutting and I went down with a ladder, so I hurt my shoulder. So sometimes my right shoulder hurts a bit. But I'm a hairdresser, so I go on with life. Okay, coming to the last line. Again, watch what you do. You can show it with a comb. Here is my cutting line, and you see how they turn in. So when I would cut this way, I would do the same as with my fingers. I get the most natural lines. I prefer to do it with my fingers, so I take my fingers where they jump up, and there I take them. Because then I have also the dry end off. And the most wonderful hair to play with. super fan dat je bent. En leuk dat je zo echt weer met helpt. Wow, dat is echt leuk hoor. Dat is echt een verrassing.
Ja.
Dat is echt
Soms
waar.
moet je een keer eens doen, hè?
Ja, maar het is gewoon super leuk, want dit hebben we wel samen. Dat kun je van ons nooit meer afpakken.
Ja.
Dat is toch super leuk?
Ja.
Dat gaat nooit meer verloren. Ja, onze Jimmy kan het van internet halen. Maar als iemand hem ergens geüpload heeft, ga je hem er ook nooit meer af.
Nee.
Coming to the top. Turn a bit, so you can see what I'm doing. Start in the center, knowing that I have both sides cut. Watch, see my guideline there and there. But watch also at the tension of the curly hair. And don't force anything again. Just leave the hairs slip between the fingers. I don't have to use force. Go over the running of the skull. Go to the front again. Do the same. Make sure there's a running into this hairstyle. Now go to the front again. Now she has a fall, of course, to the left side. So start at the right side. Take all the hairs off the fontanelle to the front. Watch again over her natural shapes. Take them into my hairstyle. First make the corner of the fringe. Watch again at the lines. Go back over the lines, connect them to the right side. Still not pulling the hairs. You can see that the haircut will be fresh because the hairs look thicker. The ends are off. Come to the last part. So far the haircut. Weet je nog iets met je kleur doet? Ik vind hem eigenlijk wel heel mooi.
Yeah.
We decide not to color because the hair is in wonderful condition. There's still light tops on it. When I would color this hair, I would put clops on, take a little bit bleach with 10 volume of glint, and I would just go over the curly hair. So only the tips of it will have that curly summer effect. So I would never color this totally because I don't like it at all. And it grows out not that nice. So now I can dry your hair. Now the latest blow dryer of Kiona is this one. It's a wonderful tool and it dries really nice. It don't give a lot of noise, but that you will hear in a second. So thanks to Kiona for sending this. To blow dry your hair, I use two products of glint. I hydro and revitalize. For those I take both a ping pong ball, high pressure, and then more than 13 times blow drying into a bottle like that. Apply this on the hairs. Smells really nice. Massage it in. Take away the neck paper. Take my large comb again. The nice thing of a comb like this is that it doesn't pull the hairs. And now I'm gonna blow dry it with the new blow dryer of Theo Knoop. There is a diffuser also with this tool, but I left it on the salon. So I only take the curls like they are. And make sure they don't move when you blow dry. Ja, lekker als je haar geknipt is. Het is lekker zak.
Ja, en met gezond.
Punten, ja, die punten zijn zoveel sterker dan.
Ja. Oh, is dat ook beter voor de haren?
Beter voor de haren.
Ja.
Het is ook een veel mooiere warmte, veel constanter.
Ja.
Je hebt echt een prachtige rosse haren.
Ja.
So for blow drying, you can hear the hardest position of the blow dryer. I can show you that also. This is the softest position, and then you go into the hardest position, and it's infrared. See, glowing up, so it's infrared by blow drying and heating. Now, don't need too much on this because the hair is wonderful, but I give only a bit shiny effect, so shine it up. Therefore, I use a diamond gloss. And the nice thing about diamond gloss is it smells really nice, like springtime flowers. It gives also that wonderful shine on the hairs, especially on curly hair. And you can even use it on your skin if you like to. Now, I thank Tanja for being my model in this film. Oh, wow, wonderful curly hair is. She will certainly turn around. I thank you for watching till next time, and thank her for being my model. Bye. Ja, je mag. That's a nice slow turn. Thank you very much. First, there's a blow dryer in this video. I show you also a blow dryer that you can apply by Facebook. It's this one without a wire. Now, this is the most worst hair dryer of the world. I show you because it has a cool and a hot position, and of course off. But when I put it on hot and I wait a bit because it has to heat up, then I can hold my hands like this and it never becomes warm. It's just more, I think it's about 40 degrees Celsius, not more than that. So for those who have to have heat into the blow dryer, don't buy this tool. It's the worst hairdresser in the world.